Hello everyone, my name is Maggie. If you're new here, I am a beauty enthusiast, beauty lover. I love all things makeup, skincare, hair care, all body care, all that stuff. If you are new here and you haven't seen a couple of my last videos, I am currently doing a project pan for the month of 2026. I started early in 2025 and then like shit hit the fan. But this video is pre-recorded for when this is going to be uploaded. But part of that project pan is curating an everyday makeup bag each month. So today we are going to shop my stash and then talk about why I chose each product for the month of January. So if you are interested and you want to see what I've chosen and kind of get a little glimpse at my makeup collection, then just keep on watching. Let's start this video. Okay, let's shop my stash for the month of January. Let's start with the complexion products here. I think for primer, this was the one I was using last month. I'm gonna keep using this one and try to just use it up. I think I'm gonna use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh foundation since this is probably my lightest foundation. I can hopefully get some use out of it. Concealer, I'm gonna keep using the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector. I feel like I've made a pretty good dent in this so far, so I want to keep using it. And then with that, I'm still going to be using my Kulfi Main Match Concealer. For setting spray, I think I want to use the Ciate Vitamin Boost setting spray. I just love this so much and I miss it, and yeah, I don't have too much of it left, so we're going to use this. Blushes, bronzers, and highlighters. Oh boy. So these are all like powder, and then I have like my cream products down here. I think I want to use my Fenty cream bronzer in the shade Butta Biscuit because I did actually recently, I know it looks so gross, but it's just the nature of the pan. I did recently hit pan on it, and it is a more cool toned shade, and for the month of January I kind of want to do some cool tone looks, so I think this will be a good like everyday bronzer. For blush, I'm torn between this MCO Beauty Soft Matte Beauty Wand in the shade Ameretto Blush or one of my Merit blushes. This one is in the shade Redeux, or even like this deep purpley berry one in the shade Postmodern. Oh, it's so pretty. I think I'm going to use Postmodern for a blush. I also want to put in a powder blush. I have really been loving this Natasha Denona palette, specifically this blush color, but I don't think it'll go well with the Postmodern blush. I'm going to continue using my Urban Decay All Nighter. Try and use some more of this up. And you know what, for a powdered blush, I'm going to put in the Rare Beauty, what is this, like soft matte bouncy blush in the shade Worth. It is so pretty, and I feel like it'll be nice for the winter time, so we'll use that just so I have an option between powder and cream. For highlighter, I have this one from Delish, which I've never really used it. I think it's a little too dark for me now, so maybe not. Maybe in the summertime I'll get more use out of it. Should I just use like a liquid highlighter? I really like this Iconic one. I think I'm gonna use this one. I can always sheer it out, so we'll use this one. Could use the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Champagne. I'll add this to my beauty bag for this month and see if I use it at all. Onto the eyes. I of course am going to be putting in my Milani Stay Put eyeshadow primer because this is the only eyeshadow primer I currently have. I was using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll for the past 2 months. I gotta use it one more time and see if it's gone bad or not. So I think I want to use the Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara in black this month because I feel like it's kind of drying out. For eyeliner, I really want to put more of a dent in this, if it'll focus, in this Rare Beauty, it won't. In this Rare Beauty liner in the shade Compassion. It's like this nice burgundy shade. I feel like it'll be nice for winter. So put a little dent in that, why not? And then I'm still going to be using my regular brow products that I've been trying to use up, the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil and the Essence Make Me Brow. I did not wear a lot of makeup the past 2 months because I've just had so much going on, so I really want to make an effort for those. We could add in this Kat Von D Dazzle Stick in this shade Hail Surge 10. This is really pretty, almost cream eyeshadow stick, really sparkly. Yeah, we'll add that. It's kind of champagne-y. And then for my eyes, I think I want to use the Colourpop of Quartz palette here. I'm torn between the of Quartz and ABH Sultry. I know I want cool tones. I just don't know which, sorry, you can see my pajamas. I just don't know which one. I think I'm gonna use of Quartz for now, and I can always rotate in Sultry if there's a color that I feel like I need from here. So I'll use these two in tandem, but I'm gonna keep the of Quartz one in my makeup bag for the month. Now let's do lip products. So I'm gonna keep chugging along on this Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in Peach. For lip liner, I have NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm. That's a nice cool toned liner. And then I also want to put in the NYX Lip Lingerie in the shade Up to No Good because I've been really into browns lately. Let's go through all of these. Just pick out a couple products here. I really want to use, I haven't really touched the Karuna lip oils yet. This is in the shade Grow, so I think I'm going to use this, add that one to this month. I don't really see myself using these, but maybe in the summertime. And then let's add the Cali Ray Lip Guard SPF 31 in the shade Big Sur. So it's like a nice pinky brown color. And then do I want to add anything else? I think that's it. Let's add the Fenty Beauty, what is this? Slip Shine in the shade Cookies and Cocoa. Because I really want to do like kind of brown, and this is a nice like almost frosty color, but it's still pretty sheer. So this is my makeup bag. I got it off of Amazon, and I really like it because it has a compartment for your brushes. It has a separate compartment here that comes detached, so you can take even like less products with you if you're traveling or whatever. But I just use this as my everyday makeup bag to just grab in and grab the products that I want to use. So let's start with complexion. The primer that I chose to use this month is the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. I had included this in my like November and December project pan. I'm still using it up. It's kind of hard to tell, but like I did mark it here. I feel like we've used quite a bit of it, but I want to continue using this. I like this one because it really grips your makeup, and the niacinamide really helps just like brighten your skin, even out skin tone. So I want to see if I can use this up this month. For foundation, I chose the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid foundation. I have gone through maybe 2 of these before and they weren't the right shade each time. So I think this will be a good winter shade for me. So I want to use it while I am this pale. I really like this foundation because it has super nice coverage, but it's not like full coverage. Like it's very easy for everyday wear, so that's why I picked this one. For concealers, I picked out 2. I have been chugging along at the Becca Under Eye Brightening Corrector in light to medium. I would love to finish this up this year because I've had it for so long. We'll see. And then I also picked out the Kulfi Main Match Concealer because this is probably the correct shade for me. I mean, I'm definitely getting through it. It's kind of hard to tell, but like you can see gaps in the product, so I decided to pick out this one. I've been using it for like 2 months at this point, really trying to work through it. And then for setting spray, I chose the Ciate Vitamin Boost setting spray. I love this setting spray. It is so nice. It is so nice. And I figured because it's a little bit more of like a finishing spray, it's more hydrating, it'll be good in the winter time when my skin is insanely dry. Can help melt like all the powders and creams and everything together on my skin. For eye primer, I usually only keep 1 eye primer in my collection at a time, so I'm still using up my Milani Stay Put eyeshadow primer. I had this a couple years ago and I loved it, so I picked it up when my other eye primer ran out, and I've been loving it. So this has just been my like staple. I don't really own more than 1 eye primer. I chose the Colourpop of Quartz palette for the month of January because in the winter time I love wearing cool toned eyeshadows, and this is just so pretty. I love the glitters in here, and the mattes are super pigmented as well. Like it's just such a nice palette, and you can do some really nice everyday looks with it, or you can really amp it up. Like I'm using another palette as well, but I have this palette on my eyes today and I just love it. And I love that it's so compact and I can just easily throw it in my makeup bag, and it's all I need to create a look for like a day-to-day wear. Also with that, I decided I wanted to work a little bit more on the Kat Von D Dazzle Stick, and this is in the shade Hail Surge. Stunning. Nobody talks about this. I actually have it on the tip of my nose today as a highlighter. It is like this cream to powder formula. It feels wet on your skin, on your eye or on your skin, but it's just so reflective and stunning. Like I figured this on top of any eye look, or even like as a brow bone highlight. Let's do that. Would just be unreal. And I was right. Look at that. And I want to just get more use out of this. I feel like I don't really use it, but I do love it every time I use it. So let's try and use some more of it. Let's show it some love. That's what this whole project pan is about for me. Showing the products I like some love. For eyeliner, I picked out the Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Longwear Gel Eyeliner in the shade Compassion. I figured this would be a nice one, maybe not in conjunction with the Of Quartz palette, but just like on its own as a quick little throw on. It's this really pretty burgundy shade, and I just find that it really complements my blue eyes. It's also super pigmented. Like you don't really have to build it up, so I want to use this some more, and I think I could make some really fun looks with it. I chose the Colourpop BFF Volumizing Mascara because I haven't used it in a while and I want to use it up before it dries out, which I think it's kind of there already. I'll have to play around with it some more. It looks very dry. We'll see. I really like this formula. It's getting like black mascara boogies everywhere. Ugh, not happy about that. Anyways, for like a day-to-day mascara, it's really nice. I have the brown and the blue colors of the same formula, and I absolutely love them. and then I bought the black one being like, yes, I'm gonna use this all the time because I love the blue and the brown formula, and I haven't really touched it. So I want to get some more use out of it. For brows, I'm still chugging through the same ones I was 2 months ago. I really wasn't wearing makeup for the past 2 months. So we have the Essence Make Me Brow for brow gel and the e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil, which we still have a little ways to go, but I feel like if I do my makeup fairly regularly this month, I can fly through this. For bronzer slash contour, since I chose a more cool toned palette, I decided to choose a more cool toned bronzer. And this is the Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Bronzer in the shade Butta Biscuit. I've already actually hit pan on this, so I want to just expand that. I want to be able to see more of that bottom. Oh. Love this bronzer. It is the bronzer I'm wearing today. It's just like the perfect neutral contour shade without looking super intense, and I think it's because it's so light, like the color is so light, but it still has that gray undertone, that cool undertone to really like sharpen your cheeks. And just cool tone with cool tone bronzer, oh my god, I love it so much. So that's what we're gonna be using. For blush, I really want to use some more of this Merit Flush Balm in the shade Postmodern. It is this stunning bright red. I figured I could use this also as like a lip stain if I wanted to. I am obsessed with these. I got like the little gift set around the holidays, and I've been really loving like a super intense blush recently, and I think that this would just be stunning in the winter. Just look a little frostbitten, you know? So I chose that, and then I also like to choose a powder blush on top of that, so I have options. So I chose the Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blush in the shade Worth, because I feel like it's definitely more, here, let me swatch the two side by side. So this is Worth. It's definitely more like coral pinky with like a little bit of terracotta in it, and then that's Postmodern, so definitely more like cool tone, but I feel like the two, I can make something work, you know, with it, so I want to use those two. For highlighter, I have two. I have a liquid and a powder. The liquid is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand in the shade Champagne. I just feel like I haven't really used this too much. It is really pretty. Ooh. And I feel like it would be nice for every day. It is still very reflective, but when you blend it out, it's just a nice like lit from within glow. So I figured I wanted to use it up some more. And then for more of like a bold, intense highlight, which is what I'm wearing, it's what I'm wearing today, the iconic London Lit and Luminous Baked Highlighter in the shade Universal. Stop it. Just, oh my god. It's like I said, what I have on my cheeks today. I love this highlighter for like a really intense, like, bam, bling, bling look. So I wanted to include that since we're doing more cool tones. I feel like I can go a little bit bolder in the day-to-day looks. Lip balm, I'm still chugging along on my Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in the shade Peach. I don't know what it is. It takes me decades to go through lip balms, even though I put them on constantly and all the like I bring them with me everywhere. We'll be still working through just one lip balm in like 2030. Lip liners, I chose two. They're both from NYX. So the first one is the Suede Matte Lip Liner in the shade Sandstorm, because this is like a perfect cool toned nude shade. Like I could just slap this on my lips and go, and I like that it's a little bit almost like blurring. Like it's not overly creamy, but you can still, you know, you don't have to like tug and pull on your lips or whatever, but it's just like for a day-to-day shade, I feel like that's gonna be gorgeous. The other one from NYX is fairly new to me, so I want to use it a little bit more. It's the NYX Lip Lingerie Lip Liner Stain in the shade Up to No Good. I've really been into brown lips recently. Why does this look so purple? But, so this is more of like a deeper, it has a little bit of a purple tint to it. Really nice. It's got like a felt tip liner, so it's something new, something different, and I want to, it definitely stains, so that'll be good. Then for lip products, I chose 3. The first one being the Fenty Beauty Lip Slip Shine Sheer Shiny Lipstick in the shade Cookies and Cocoa, for like a nice everyday throw on. It's got a little bit of brown, but it's still fairly nude. Just makes your lips look nice and glossy. Then I wanted to use this lip oil from Karuna in the shade Growth, because I just think that this is such a pretty shade. It's a very nice, deep, like vampy violet shade. Something new. So I want to give it a try. And last but not least, the Cali Ray Lip Guard SPF 31 Broad Spectrum Gloss Bomb in the shade Big Sur. Because I feel like this will be a really nice, like over top of the Fenty Beauty lipstick. Because it's still got a little bit of brown, but it's still very pink. The theme for January is gloss, shimmer, shine, all that. So pretty. So that is everything that is going to be in my makeup bag for the month of January. Let me know if you've used any of these products and what you think, or how you use them. I know some people use products in different ways, and I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to like and subscribe and comment what you want to see from me next. And I will have all the products that I mentioned listed down below, as well as a link to my last video and a link to the playlist, my Project Pan playlist, and my social media, so you can come see me all the time on your phone. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!